Blood Angels, get ready to call me Horus because we have some brand new information and it's all dedicated to Space Marine 2. They've just put out their brand new September community update. In that, they do go into more information about the new champion, which is, of course, for the Blood Angels. There's a lot of controversy, a lot of talk about this at this moment in time. We have more information about the brand new space map, first official images, which we're going to look at and talk about. Also, on top of that, leaks regarding that mission that show off some of the big dialogue in that game that gives hints towards what's going to happen. It sounds absolutely amazing. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So let's jump over to this window and let's look at update 11, which is being confirmed now to be coming in November. And as it states, the upcoming update, which will be released in November, will bring 2 new cosmetic DLCs as announced in our roadmap. The next champion will be Blood Angels and it will be associated with the tactical class, which is very, very surprising because myself and others, we all speculated that the Blood Angel should have been the assault class, right? We was hoping to get some type of sanguinary guard type of character, but it appears that is not the case. But there was some art that they actually put out there that looked like we were getting some type of sanguinary type of person. Again, I'll put it in the background so you can see it. But what my speculation on this at this moment in time is I'm wondering if they're going to do something like what we get with the Blood Angel Captain in the current model range, where it's got to be that type of, well, I say Dante type figure, that type of sanguinary guard figure with, you know, the face mask and the chiseled power armor abs and stuff like that, but it's just not, of course, a jump assault type of character. I think that is the road they're probably going to go down. If we move on, it says, yes, tactical, and it says, now, before all the Blood Angels come to our office searching for Horus, which they should be doing, please note the Champion Pack will also come with its own unique jump pack. So that means, because I read this wrong at the start, not only are you going to get this hero model for tactical, they're also going to give you a Blood Angel model jump pack. Just a jump pack, not the rest, just a jump pack. So if you want to go in and design a type of jump pack character, you can do. Don't forget, we can change around customization now. So if you want to put, I don't know, maybe the chiseled body of the tactical guy on the jump guy, you can do that now. What they're just saying is that we're doing it as a tactical, but that doesn't mean you can't make it as a jump assault. I don't know. It's very weird. Why don't they just make it as a jump assault and then you can add it to the tactical? I don't know. You have to ask them why they've done it this way, but you are getting something for the jump and something for the tactical. So yes, don't call me Horus or them Horus at this moment in time. Well, to be fair, you can call anyone Horus, right? Blood Angel, Sanguinary Guard. I'd be calling everyone Horus if I was redone as them. Anyway, and its individual parts can be used separately with other champions. Yeah, we've just already discussed that. As for the Salamanders, it says, the cosmetic pack, it will include the heraldry of various Salamander successor chapters, as well as different armor parts, which is great because the Salamander stuff at this moment in time, you can't really customize that because of the model that it's on. So really, really, really looking forward to see more Salamander customization in game because they are probably one of the coolest chapters that have ever been made, because who doesn't love a Salamander, right? Regarding gameplay additions, the next PvE operation, which again we talked about being, I say being leaked, it was talked about in a big interview with one of the game guys a couple of weeks ago. It is going off planet. We are actually going into space, and I'm going to put the images up in the background right now because as I scroll down here, it's just like small thumbnails of them. But if you look at the images that are in the background right now, we can see like it's a wreck. It's been ripped apart. There's been a big battle that's been going on, which looks really cool, really awesome. And the next image, it's actually inside. You can see like the gun batteries, the big bloody like broadside fire everything. Right, this is what I love. I'm very, very passionate about naval combat in Warhammer 40,000. I actually think it's probably one of the best aspects to Warhammer 40,000 is a naval combat. These kilometer long ships just basically lining up next to each other, just absolutely pummeling each other until someone's core just goes nova and they just explode and wipe out everything around them. It's just peak boarding actions, all that type of amazing stuff. So yeah, images as you can see right now, it looks cool, it looks nice, it looks fantastic. I can't wait to see what it's actually like in terms of the mission. And we'll jump back to this in a second because I'm going to leave the leaks towards the end of this video. And jumping back from the screenshots, let's look at some more information. As it states here, more heroic weapons are coming. Again, if you watched my video the other week, we went through some of the leaked ones. Is Thunder Hammers coming, bolt carbines coming, sniper rifles coming for heroic weapons. Really looking forward to see them in game and how they look and stuff like that. But one of the big things here, which I've been asking for since the start, is bot customization. So when you want to jump on and maybe you don't want to play with your friends who you keep have to carry, and it's just, you know, it's just a headache. You just want to jump in and have a little bit of fun with yourself. You jump in and you play with the bots, right? The bots are not the best, but at least it's someone there to give you some backup. But one of the big game-breaking experiences is like, I deploy myself as an Imperial Fist, and I'm surrounded by the toilet seat Marines, the Ultramarines, okay? I don't want that. I want, like, my Black Templars. I want my Subjugators there. I want the Sons of Dawn helping me out. Well, this is what they're going to be adding now, so it looks like what they're going to be doing is whatever your character is equipped with, how it looks currently in your operation mode, like your tactical, your assault, if that is being played by a bot, that is what is going to join the game rather than just the generic Ultramarine skin, which again is absolutely fantastic. I want that more. I think it's great, and I think this is something that personally should have been added from the start. If we go down a little bit more, siege mode, it says siege mode will get a lot of addition in the sandbox gameplay. There's also going to be reasons to come back to it. We're not done yet. I wonder what they would add for that. I personally, right, if this is just me, again, this is right out the box here, game director, anyone who watches my videos as developers, why don't you add a mode where we could play as a vehicle, like a repulsor tank or something like that, where we're fighting maybe other variants of chaos weapons or bigger Tyranids kind of thing. I would absolutely love to command a repulsor tank. Fire the last cannons. Maybe that could be added into siege mode. Maybe calling a repulsor tank into siege mode or something. You know, bigger type of battles and stuff like that. I think that could be very, very amazing. That's what feels like a siege, right? That epic scale of warfare. But again, that's just my head going to different places. If we keep going down, because one of the most spicy things on this is customization. And I think myself and chat, when we spoke about this, I've kind of broke this down. So it says customization. Over the course of the year, we're going to continue expanding customization options, not only with the new parts, but with new options as well. Without spoiling the surprise, here are some hints about what we're going to implement. And they've said something we should have done long ago, something we said we are going to do, but nobody noticed, and something we said we are never going to do. So I think one of these things, right, is, well, the top, right, let's start with the top one. Something we should have done a long time ago. I think that is going to be Chaos full customization. Because if you played Space Marine 1 and you jump in the PvP, you can just customize your Chaos guy. You can add what you want to the Chaos guy. Sadly, you can't do that in Space Marine 2. So I think maybe that's a hint to Chaos customization. Number two, something we said we're going to do, but nobody noticed. I think I've noticed. And it's talking about having your own player faces and making your own characters in the game rather than the set standard characters that are already just put in there. So more faces, more stuff like that. If you want to make a character that's got like a full, you know, mohawk or, you know, like short back and sides, the Dawning cut like me, okay, right? The glorious son of Dawn cut. Maybe we can go in and do something like that. And something we said we are never going to do, Chaos Operations? Maybe? Yes? No? We get to play as Chaos, fighting the Ultramarines and the Guard, maybe? Am I losing my head when I say this? I know a lot of people, a hell of a lot of people, want Chaos Operations. They're all heretics, but they're not wrong, right? I would like to play as the other side to see their side of the story. Maybe they're not the bad guys. Maybe we, the Imperium, are the bad guys. No, that can't be. We're the good guys. Always, right? Right? And if we quickly just speed through this, there's a new edition coming out. It's like the year edition. It's all like in like this marble white. It actually looks pretty cool. I think they should have launched with this one, to be fair. It looks absolutely stunning. October community update. You need to kill 500,000 Vortex Beasts. And if we do that, we get like a new type of helmet to unlock for the entire fan base. So let's jump on. Let's purge as much as we can. Tell your mates to play the demo. There's demos coming. So if your friends are still like, oh, should I get this? Should I not play this? And Steam, October the 16th to the 23rd, there's going to be a demo. Xbox, October to the 16th to the 20th, and PlayStation, October to the 16th to the 20th. Free demos. Free demos. Get your friends on. It's free, right? No harm done. If they like it, maybe they go buy the game and stuff like that. So I do think we're going to get an influx of players. Maybe we could be held back a little bit because this month, I'm not sure the developers have noticed, Battlefield 6 is launching, and I think a lot of people this month are going to be throwing themselves at that game and maybe thinking, would it be a better idea to maybe do this around November time after like a month's worth of Battlefield 6, and people maybe have a little bit of fatigue from it for playing it for a month and they just want to jump on and try something different with their friends. I don't know. That's just my take on that. Anyway, let's jump over to some of the leaks and talk about that. So apparently this is the text that's going to be part of the mission. This explains what's going on the mission. Again, I'm going to put it in the background as I read it. I would try and read it in the Scottish accent, but, you know, I can't do that because I'm English, and the Scottish and English, we have a, how do we say this politically? We have an intertwined history of loving and hating each other. But, you know, we're all the same, but we're better. 37 hours, 12 minutes ago, the Imperial cruiser Wrath of Espandor in orbit around Valrak transmitted a distress beacon and then went silent. Intelligence suggests the ship now plays host to Tyranid parasites, but we believe we can salvage the vessel and its arsenal of psionic warheads. Fire Team Fararus, I've completely butchered that, leave me alone, is already on board and is the tip of the spear with backup salvage crews not far behind. This is not a rescue mission, Tallahassee. We do not anticipate any survivors. Fararus report heavy Xenos presence in the Ordnance Depot. Make your way there, take control of the plasma cores and remove any traces of the Tyranid infestation you find. Now, just quickly before we move on to the next one, because there's another bit of this, I'm just going to say this right now. Ships, Tyranid infestations, Space Hulk rumors, Space Hulk wants, Space Hulk hints, Space Hulk just hype at the moment. I'm doing the video tomorrow about it. Be there, be prepared, hold your pants, because we are going absolutely deep. Anyway, to the next bit of the text, which again, I'm putting back up in the background right now. Apparently it says, it plans to get the drop on us. It is diving. This is all in relation to the brand new boss mob, which is supposed to be taking part. It's supposed to be like a winged Tyranid boss. The beast dives at us, which makes sense. Brace for the Xenos impact. Aerial assault incoming. It looks like there's going to be a lot of aerial stuff, which makes sense because we're in space, right? They had to get up there somehow, and flying is probably one of the things they've done it. Aerial strike imminent, attack from above incoming, one down, the other is furious, the other one sieves at us. Prime down, which everyone's thinking it's going to be a Prime Tyranid, but its sibling has gone berserk. Let us reunite them in death, of course. I absolutely love Space Marines. One's gone berserk, well, let's kill the other one then. The remaining Prime appears in rage, it seeks revenge on us. One down, one to go, and it's angry. It will fight harder now that it is alone. We killed one Prime, and its companion's fury magnifies. One Prime? What is this? Is this Transformers? Perhaps one Prime is twice as vicious as the other two. One target down, remaining target in rage, surviving Prime displaying extreme ferocity. Again, that is apparently some of the leaked audio lines that are going to be in this brand new mission. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm definitely going to jump on and play it with maybe Game Riot. You guys have missed him rolling, haven't you, on the channel and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really excited. Really looking forward to jumping in and play this. November, again, is the confirmation when all this is coming out. One thing I did miss from this is no mention of the Tech Marine. Come on, give us a little tease. We've seen some leaked stuff already. We know that you know that we know that we know, right? Devs, come on. Give us a little tease. Let us see a screenshot. Let's just see something absolutely amazing regarding the Tech Marine. It's going to be hilarious when everyone jumps on and actually plays the Tech Marine, because it's just going to be just full of Tech Marine players. Anyway, that's enough waffling from me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, as always. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below, and I'll do my best to try and answer the questions down there. Are you still playing Space Marine? Are you liking like the new heroic currency and the missions and stuff like that? Again, let me know down below, and we'll have a little waffle as we always do. See you. Have a great day, evening, night, way around the world, and bye-bye.